So today I'm going to do something very limiting that I've never done with photography before. I'm going to shoot with one focal length, an 85mm prime, and I'm only going to take a maximum of 2 shots. And by the way, I'm not very optimistic about this. I'm just gonna try it out. I don't plan on spending a ton of time doing this. Maybe I get a good shot, maybe I don't, but I just want to challenge myself because I think it's kind of fun just to limit yourself as much as you can in photography. And if you aren't aware, California right now is kind of like living in the UK. Everything is soaking wet. As you can see here, it's just rained. So I'm not used to walking through all this mud, but it's really pretty, and I have a feeling I'm just gonna have to just take photos isolating the background because it's pretty overcast and cloudy. And just to give you an idea, this is where I am, guys. I'm in Avila Beach. So it's a beautiful place, but sometimes it's just hard for me to get a good image. And that background I just showed you, it's pretty beautiful out there. I guess you can't see it. But with an 85mm, you gotta pick something specific that you wanna see, and the only thing that I can really see is the pier. But I wanna do something more landscape photography, so it's not a shot that I'm really looking for. I think it's really important when you're doing photography, when you have like a vision of what you wanna photograph. And right now I literally have no vision. And what do you do when you don't have a vision? Well, you just start wandering around. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just wandering around looking for an opportunity. So I'm just gonna take a moment and just kind of think about the image that I wanna capture today. It's cloudy, so I don't know if I'm gonna get a great skyscape. So I'm guessing I'll probably wanna do something more with trees or forest or something closer up. So I'm just gonna think about it for a minute. You can see in front of me, just through the clearing there, you can see a pier. And I keep seeing this image, and so I'm like, maybe I could use that as one of my images, but I'm not crazy about, it's not landscapes, first of all. And there's a building at the end of the pier that's blue, and I don't care much for that either. I don't know, I'm definitely struggling with this. And I'm gonna just continue to walk around to kind of hopefully let the surrounding area inspire me. So this is definitely a cool area, and I'm gonna put it on my list of high priority, but still finding it difficult to find a good composition. All right, so I finally got the shot, and I'm not sure this photo is going to mean as much to you as it means to me, but I'm gonna show you. I was standing right here and looking up, and what I saw is just all of those trees together. There's probably 6 trees, and as you can see, they're all interconnected in the air, okay? And they're all interconnected in the ground, right? Because they all share the same roots, the same root system. And the reason it's meaningful to me is because they all rely on each other. And in a similar way, like, we need the people around us to kind of build us up, to support us. And so it's kind of like this metaphor for life. So I didn't find a pattern like I was looking for, but I did see a pattern relating what I was able to take a photo of to something that is meaningful to me. So now that I was able to finally just get a shot that I liked, I'm just gonna take an easy shot that I'm not so stressed about, and it may be a shot that I may even like more than this. So now you can go to like an art gallery and see a ton of different photos, and as soon as you attach a meaning to that photo, it becomes so much more meaningful to you, right? It just becomes more like valuable. That's kind of why I love photography, is because you're not just creating an image, and when you capture something that has a meaning within it, I think that can have a huge impact on others. So I just got back and I took my last photo, and it's kind of funny, my last photo was just a few feet away from where I parked. And it's kind of funny just because I spent like 2 hours taking these photos. The two images that I took, the first one was like not even a quarter mile from my car. And then the second image was just a few feet away from my car. And I was just gonna bag it. I was gonna just decide not to, I was gonna just not use the second image altogether. But I decided just last minute, I was walking to my car and I saw this tree, and the tree had obviously been weathered from just being there for years. And as I walked past it, I just looked at all the layers of the tree, and I saw, I just thought about it as like skin, you know, just being like torn off this tree. And I just kind of thought about, you know, a lot of us are going through a lot of trials and challenges and hardships, and just being, you know, torn every direction, just like this tree. So in some ways, I kind of just felt like this tree was, in a sense, like empathetic to the human condition. And so I went back, I turned around, and I actually found a shot I kind of liked of the tree, and I took it, and I'll show it right now. It just kind of shows all the layers kind of peeled back by this tree. We don't just have an outer layer, right? We have an inner layer, and we continue to kind of shed our outer layer and continue to grow and to weather the storms. And we can come out the other side with new skin and stronger skin and become better for it. So I'm not going to go on with this metaphor, but it was just meaningful for me as I was taking these photos and seeing the meaning in my life and kind of relating it to the world around me, or just landscape photography, because we're not that different than, you know, our environment. And I just kind of wanted to share this through this video. And honestly, I had no intentions on sharing this. I don't know, maybe that's where my mind is right now. But I just decided I wanted to take some photos today and do it like with the least amount of, just put a lot of limitations on me capturing photos. And this is kind of what I came out with. And yeah, you know, I was actually pretty happy with it, even though everything kind of happened all together at the last minute. And I think that's how photography is for me normally. I'll like spend a lot of time trying to look for like this perfect, gorgeous image. And what ends up happening is I ended up, you know, finding a great shot on the way back, or just kind of at the last minute. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you can, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you found this kind of insightful and found these images meaningful and inspiring as you go out and take photos.